Well, good morning, folks. It's Barry's Best Honey. I'm Mike, and I do bees. Welcome to Southeast Louisiana. Alright, folks, that's right. You know me. I do bees, and I don't do how-to videos. Never a how-to video, just a vlog. And this is definitely not a how-to video today. Matter of fact, today it's not even going to be in the bee yard. As you can tell, I'm on the way somewhere. It is the 20th of May, and I'm on my way to Roseland, Louisiana. Fun fact, Roseland, Louisiana is where Justin Wilson, the famous cook and storyteller, is from. Well, that's where he was born. I don't know how long he lived there, but he was born there. There's no signs or anything recognizing him or anything like that, so I really don't think he lived there long. But the Cajun cook and storyteller is from Roseland, Louisiana. So that's where we're going. I'm about halfway there, and I'm going to do, all right, brace yourself, a removal. I am going to do a removal. So I did one back in North Florida, and it bled over into the first, but the actual removal was on New Year's Eve. So most of you told me that doesn't count for this season. So I got a call, a referral from a pest control guy that I know. Somebody called him, and this particular lady called that person, and they got a hold of me, and I went ahead and said, let me go take a look. And I like to help people out now and again. I mean, I went out there, checked it out, looks like a good easy one, and I told her, I said, look, I know people. So my first go-to, Mr. Ed. Mr. Ed took me up on the offer, so let's go out there and meet Mr. Ed. He and Good Time Charlie have beat me out there. They were supposed to be there at 8:15. They are 45 minutes early. But one good thing about that is they'll be set up and ready to go. All I gotta do is bring myself. So I'm really not doing the removal. He's doing it. But since I set it up, I suppose it's only proper for me to go out there and help him. All right, guys, let's get on the way and see what we can find out there. Two can play at that game, Charlie.
He has camera in.
Two can play at that game with the camera. Two can play at that game.
That's it. Camera to camera.
Look at that guy.
Pow, pow, pow. World famous Mike Barry. What's up, brother?
How you doing, man? All right, folks, here we are in the back, and this is the structure. And if you see, the bees are coming and going right up here in the corner. There's their entrance. They're bringing in pollen. And after looking on Jeff's fancy FLIR, the bees are right here in this part right here. That's where the bees are. We don't know how far the comb goes down. Of course, it's only going to take about 2 hours, and we'll be on our way.
Now you can see we got bees all the way up in the very top, right up there, but the comb comes down and then it angles to that point right here.
Yep.
Now at that point, that's just where the bees are. Mike is swearing up and down they've only been here for one season. Now I believe that. I do believe that. But let me show you what the FLIR is telling us about these bees. As our bees are starting to swarm right now, I think these bees are fixing the swarm, so we may find. So Mike, here it is. You all have seen the bees, well, at least what they look like behind that plywood. Mike has seen the bees, and you're ready to wrangle bees?
I'm ready to wrangle bees.
So it's going to be a great one. By the grace of God, we'll get these bees up in this little room right here, out, and moved up to the Abbey, and transferred to a hive up there. Charlie, you ready to wrangle?
Oh, I'm always ready.
Well, that's 3 of us. Let's wrangle.
Let's go. Let's do it.
All right, so I'm just going to...
Look who just come around that corner. He's all dressed up and ready to go. Did you see him come around that corner? He left without a suit and came back with one.
Because
I
I know there's going to be some action Jackson.
He knows what's going to happen now.
Well, Mike, I do like to make it entertaining. For your
Of course,
crew.
of course.
You have a very engaging audience. And
Yeah, right. Like it's not every day my audience sees you. I got everybody in mine sees you. There's a lot of people in yours that don't see me.
yeah, well, after today, Mike, you know that ain't gonna be the case. You're gonna be so busy answering comments.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I see it already.
Whew, good thing we don't have to go below that.
Beautiful colony. It's new. Look at it. It's new. Beautiful. Your queen ain't on there. Look at that. That's a brand new colony. Look at that.
All right, let's set up our bee box, huh?
Okay.
Mike, want to grab this?
Yeah.
You can look for them. Make sure.
Well, that's a beautiful. That's a brand new colony. Look at that.
All right, let's set up our bee box, huh?
Okay.
We have uncovered. If I can climb up this ladder.
Oh wow, you're gonna have to move. You're gonna. I doubt she's on here, but you never know. We'll check for the queen on these. Right here, you never know. That honey. So let's take a look at that brood pattern. They're pretty gentle, and it's a new colony. You can tell it moved in this spring. And I'm gonna tell you what, it's a beautiful, beautiful colony. Look at the brood pattern on this thing. I don't see any. There's a little bit of honey, but and as you can see, there's a little bit of honey on the top up there. And that's it. And down on the sides. I don't know what we're running into as far as honey goes, but as with all our colonies this season, the nectar flow just really shut off after that freeze. And so I don't know how much they have. They're feral, of course. But we don't even, this is what our colonies are looking like. Just a little bit of nectar and honey. Well, normally by this time, this thing would be loaded. And we'd be actually looking at second swarms of the season from some of these feral colonies. Because the tallow would be coming in now. The regular spring honey would already been loaded in and it'd be full. So we'll see what they got for honey, but it's been slack this year, folks. That freeze really hurt us.
Okay, don't go any lower. Go across. Nice.
bee on this one, Mike.
Yeah. Might be our golden ticket right here. Mike, you got a queen pants on here?
I got one.
Yeah, not in this jacket, I don't. I got one right here because you'll never get this out of your pocket. Nah, we'll use yours. You're right. Looks like he's never gonna get the comb out of the wall.
So what I want to do, Mike, is I'm gonna vacuum these guys right here.
Right.
And I'm gonna just shoot the stuff down there, and it's just gonna push them up.
So there's a cluster down in the bottom?
Mike, that's what I say. Get your camera here. Take the flashlight.
Let's see. Let's see what we got. All right, so we've had to take the wall apart even more. Apparently these bees have escaped up and over. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah, there's a cluster down there. Huh.
Now, if your footage is better than mine, I get to use yours.
I don't know, this flashlight doesn't seem to be shining too good.
You got it on low power.
Oh, there it goes.
Better worry up if you don't down. Got your footage?
I think so. All right,
We're gonna vacuum those, and then I'll run the hose down as far as I can, and then I'm gonna shoot the bandit down into it, and it's just gonna push them.
There we go.
Up.
You heard it here first.
Oh yeah, it'll work.
Really, he didn't. He said that on his video too. But if my video makes it out first, you heard it here first. Well, folks, as you can see, he's a die-hard. He is still looking for any bundle of bees he can find because we did not spot the queen. Now, there is a chance that she could have gotten sucked up in the vacuum, but I find that extremely hard to believe at this point because that was like textbook comb. You could see everything as you removed it. I mean, there's always that chance. We've just about sucked everything out. We've got all the comb out. We've got all the bees vacuumed. The rest are just pretty much robbers. We had to pull more wood than we thought. They moved to the other cavity, hoping we could get the queen, but it just didn't pan out today. She could be in the vac, but I doubt it. That's just my opinion. So we got to get him out of the sun, get him loaded up in his van. There they are.
Yeah, we got to get them out of the sun.
We got to get them out of the heat. They will overheat very quickly in there. So
we take the top of it off.
yeah, it's got a vent. Heat just comes up out of these things.
Them being in the daylight like that, that ain't no good for them.
And it's gotten hot. It's good southeast Louisiana weather. It's hot, so we got to call it a day. Poor Mr. Ed was laid out in the grass earlier. The sun got to him. He's hurting.
I'm old.
He's old. Anyway, I'm just gonna grab up that comb out of there. Nothing left there. And a few residual robbers coming out. There's a few hive bees coming out from where they crawled, but all the field force will come back. Whatever's out right now will come back and they'll cluster. And I've told the landowner about that, so, or the homeowner. And they're gonna fill that and put a piece of plywood up and plug the holes. So, well folks, we are setting up the Mr. Ed's closing scene right here. Because look at the star of the show.
Where?
He's hurting. Charlie's setting up. So what do you think about it? I mean,
well,
it was kind of a...
You know, if it wasn't outside and the doggone sun beating down on us, it would have been great. Even when you can't always find the queen, it doesn't mean you don't get her. So I think we have her, and we'll find out in a little while.
I agree. I didn't see her anywhere.
And so, in the worst case scenario, we'll just add some brood, a frame of brood, and then they'll draw out a cell. These girls will make it. Well, when I get back up to the attic, I'm gonna have to, there's no stores, there's no honey, so I'm gonna have to give them a frame or two of honey. But I got that up there, and we'll get them all set up, and they're gonna be fine. I'm not worried about these girls. Mostly I'm not worried because our flow is just getting ready to happen. If we were getting ready to go into a dearth right now, oh man, it would be bad for these girls. But since our flow is just really beginning, it's always the best to be able to do removals either when there's no brood in it, or if there is brood in it, when there's a nectar flow. So I'm not concerned with these girls. They might need a little nursing, but good time, Charlie. He's all up for.
What you up? What you up for? A nap?
Huh?
Or food?
No,
food or a nap
food.
or what?
We got to get food.
See, so you know how Charlie and what he thinks of it. He was ready to go a little while ago.
Oh yeah, I was ready to go an hour ago.
Okay.
Yeah. This
Well,
2-hour job turned out to be what?
A lot.
Hours?
Yeah.
Something like that. I feel like I've been over here since yesterday. So.
Yeah, it's time. He's right. So we're gonna go get something to eat in here a little bit. One thing I did notice though, and I think about is the amount of honey we didn't find in May. In May, we would normally find a lot of honey. From March till now, we would find a lot of honey. We had nothing to give the homeowner. So it was, they're definitely gonna need food. But anyway, that's gonna be a wrap, guys. I appreciate all you guys' support. I appreciate these two.
You're very welcome, Mike, and thanks for letting me and Charlie be part of, well, this isn't really your first and cutout video, because you did that one in Florida in January.
Yeah, well, I did it in December 31st, and we checked them and hived them on the 1st, so they said it didn't count.
Yeah, so officially now
I've got it.
You got your check.
My check is in the block.
There you go.
Well, all right, guys, I appreciate y'all's support. Y'all have a great day. It's Barry's Best Hunting. I'm Mike. That's Mr. Ed, of course. Good time, Charlie.
Good time, Charlie. Thanks for watching.
Oh, he's got the wrong ending mixed up.
Keep on watching.
Look, y'all have a wonderful,
making a
wonderful
lot
week,
more.
and may God bless you. We'll see y'all later. Whoa. Get the leg, Charlie. Got a leg, just went down the dirt. Grab that on the side.
That's good.
No, it's about to fall.
Yeah. Man, look at this sawdust coming out of
know.
her, man.
You got it all in the bag.
And
Okay.
look, this sweat. Man, this is terrible.
All
It's
right.
hot.
You might want to put your veil on.
Run it on down. That's where they were. They were in that left side.
Probably need to crank the vacuum up. And
Outside board. And they
hold
didn't
on,
even,
guys. Hold on, guys. Let me see something. We might have missed that.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm not kidding.
You didn't record that?
I think when I opened it, I heard the and I don't think
They recorded again.
Yeah, do it again.
Alright, where'd you get this chair? Over there.
I got
We can leave the mother there. Should be fine. Probably sitting there.
Oh,
Oh, Charlie. That's why I don't do them right
Mike,
there.
you coming to eat with us?
Sure, I'll
yeah.
come.
this is brutal.
This is
Why I
This
don't
is-
do them.
This is brutal.